And good morning, everybody, and welcome to WKTV's coverage of the St. Patrick's Day Parade in downtown Utica. I'm Steve McMurray, along with Jolene Ferris, and I think the key word of today is blustery.
Blustery. I don't like you, Kristen.
Kristen Copeland is in Hawaii, so you've got us two for the next 2 hours. So,
and it's 20 Mallow Cups, Kristen, for the record, that you owe me. No, just kidding. Actually, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, and there are a lot of people along the side of the road, as you can see behind us. Also, you can see behind us the participants in the Mad Mile, which, I mean, as cold as it is up now with the wind chill, it's in the, as readers tell us, it's in the teens. But these folks are running today, a couple hundred folks, as a matter of fact, as part of the Mad Mile. So it sounds crazy that they're running, but think about this. They're going to be done in a matter of 2 or 3 minutes with this event, and the folks that are at the end of the parade still have a good hour or two in the conditions. So congratulations to those folks running the Mad Mile.
Mad isn't insane, but I do think the wind actually is at their back right now. So
yeah,
silver lining.
It's silver lining, and it's downhill. It's a downhill run. So good for them. And again, that's and look, it puts we're put in the Boilermaker as part of the St. Patrick's Day. We're meshing our broadcast. There's somebody running with a stroller. Unbelievable.
I can barely move myself. Credit to that woman.
Well, I'll tell you, with this wind, I hope she holds on to that stroller. She might lose the kids down Genesee Street. That's not exactly what you want to have. We have a few people along the parade route today, and the parade, if you've never been here, kicks off up on Oneida Square. And that's where we find our Jason Paulus, who's been manning that post most of the morning. Jason, top of the morning to you.
Well, top of the morning to you, Steve and Jolene. We're joined here by Reed Kisselbeck, and we're ready for the 2019 St. Patty's Day Parade. Oh, what a joy it's going to be today.
Oh, it's going to be a good one, I think. It's definitely a little bit on the chillier side, but it's going to be a good one. I'm loving the atmosphere already. You can tell it's a good day to be a Packers fan, too. I'm seeing a lot of Packers fans in their green right now. But
they're bringing out the green just for today, and we'll not talk about the Packers and any other. We have a great lineup for you today. There's going to be a lot of fun here today as well. And you know what? Surprisingly, and I was a little surprised, there's more people here than I thought there was going to be.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking with these colder temperatures, we might not see as many people just because, I mean, we're in the 30s right now, but with the wind, it feels closer to like low 20s, maybe even the teens a couple times. So the fact that we have a big crowd, good sign, it's looking like it's going to be a fun parade.
All right, so Reed and I are going to move offside here. As they're starting to warm up, you can see the classic Utica police car. Isn't that cool?
That is like one of the coolest police cars I've ever seen. I got to say, this is really sweet.
So I want to let you know, relatively speaking is what we've got here. We'll have the pipes that start things off. Utica Police Department will lead the way along with the Grand Marshal and the Lone Piper this year, of course, Dan Murphy. See him every year in and year out he comes. Just talked with the Chief of Police, and Chief Williams tells me that they are ready. Temperature-wise, you worry if it's too warm because you wonder what's going to happen later, and you worry if it's too cold because you wonder if people are going to come out.
Yeah, and it's looking like even though it is a little bit more on the colder side right now, we are still seeing a lot of people out here, and that's definitely a good sign. A lot of people here in the St. Patrick's Day spirit, Jay.
Absolutely. John Sullivan, of course, this year's 2019 Grand Marshal. It's going to be an exciting time. Right now, what you're looking at is the beginnings of this parade. Just up the street, the Grand Marshal is standing by with his son, and we're going to turn the camera around and show you where they are. Right up the street here is the Grand Marshal in front of that police car along with his son. He said his son is going to pull the charge for the cannon. He's a veteran. He served in Iraq, and he was driving here today, and John Sullivan tells me, he goes, I want my son to do it for those that are fighting.
That is so awesome to hear. We always are thankful for those who serve in general, and to have that honor itself to light the cannon has got to be something pretty special.
Absolutely. So that's going to come up in about, I would say, 5 minutes. They're going to do that, and then the parade comes through. So we're going to take a quick break before the parade gets underway. And again, John Sullivan and his son will pull the cannon at about 10:02. We'll be back after a quick commercial break. You're watching the 2019 St. Patrick's Day Parade right here on News Channel 2. Stay with us.